your thoughts on the way you guys played today?
I thought we played pretty good. We still got a lot of things to clean up. Continue to get better. But for the most part, I think we played all right. I think the last two drives of the first half kind of hurt us. Only led to 3 points and 6 points total, which is pretty good after letting up so much. But for the most part, I think we played pretty solid.
What kind of adjustments do you have to make when you're playing a fast-paced offense?
You got to get lined up. Our urgency is key. Get lined up fast, see the call, and play with the callers.
What was Brian Haynes was kind of saying that he wanted you guys to show up more in the stat sheet. What was kind of the focus throughout the week for the line specifically?
Just more penetration and knockback vertically. I think we made a lot more plays in the backfield today compared to last week, so I think we took a step forward today.
How much does some of that kind of snowball once you just kind of make a play or two, you start feeling good? How much does it snowball?
Yeah, it feels like you want to make another one, right? So, it feels pretty good. The snowball effect is real. Like, you start to gain momentum and confidence for yourself to make another play.
What is Coach Zanetti like in a game on the sidelines late when you guys are up by as much as you are? What's he like to keep you guys engaged?
Stay focused. He's telling us to stay focused, and last game, we didn't finish the fourth quarter. In this game, he made an emphasis to really finish this fourth, and I think we did. I think we finished the whole second half. I think we came out pretty solid and pretty good football.
Thank you. How fun has it been so far this season to play opposite of Mikhail, and just what have you guys been able to do so far?
Yeah, pretty fun. When you have somebody like that on the opposite side, it kind of makes things a lot easier. You learn a lot from him, and you somehow make plays off of it when you have another good player, another edge like that as good as him. So I think as a unit, the defensive line, we had a really, really good day.
Kurt said he left you guys in late. You kind of get those extra reps because a lot of you guys are new.
Mm-hmm.
How valuable is that? Even though the score's lopsided, but how valuable are those moments to kind of get extra reps?
Yeah, I think it's pretty valuable. For someone like me, I just got here in June, so. I like to take every rep that I can. Just to get more experience of a call. It's all about reps. So, I didn't mind. I want to be on the field all the time if I could. So, it's pretty cool.
He talked too. He said he's a bit of a tyrant on the sideline, and he said that the reason is he's sort of in a similar vein, like that he's constantly trying to make sure everybody understands the standard. What does that look like, especially for an experienced player who understands what it takes to win in the Big Ten? What does that look like when it's the head coach just with his personality trying to sort of set that standard for everyone around?
Yeah, I think it's really the culture. When you have a head coach that leads the way he does, and everybody respects him, it makes us, obviously want to listen and, go harder. We felt like coming out in the second half, the very first thing was not to come out there half-stepping and loafing. So he made it an emphasis to, come out there and play harder than we did the first half.
I might have gotten a question about this, but I think only 3 tackles for loss in the first game, something like 12 or 14 in this game. Just how much more disrupted did you feel like you guys were as a defense?
Yeah, as a defensive line, defense in general, we were way more disruptive. We held them to all field goals. We didn't let up any touchdowns, which is pretty good. Like you said, we had a lot more TFLs. Which is really good, and we had some sacks today as well, which is really good. So I think we took a step in the right direction today.
Do you still feel new here?
In a way, yeah. I say in a way. It's only been 3.5 months, so I think just learning new players and stuff to me is key. Right now I'm focused on defense, so I know all the defensive guys. But I'm just trying to continue to build relationships with the offense as well.
What was that message going into the game today for the defensive line?
Yeah, I think we didn't want to have another game like we did last week. We won obviously, but we had a bad feeling in the taste of our mouth. Like I said, we wanted to come out here and not give them anything, and for the most part we did that. Besides the field goals.